Hi BookTube! Today I'm going to be talking about some of my favourite ancient Greek classics. And before I get to the list, because we do have a couple, a couple of authors here, I'm going to talk about two honourable mentions. And the first honourable mention we have is Sappho. Her love poetry, I love Sappho. The only reason she isn't on the list is because I read her so long ago when I was young. I haven't gone back to her since, and I feel like I am very much do a reread with her, and I feel like if I reread her, she'd be on the list. So she's so close to making it. And the other one's Hesiod. Um, I really enjoyed it. I just didn't vibe with the translation of what's his name, ML West. It just wasn't for me. I feel like if Oxford does another translation or the Penguin edition, I feel like maybe I'd like it more. But yeah, the translation didn't gel with me. So now to the actual list. The first book we have, and this is quite obvious, but it's so like it is what it is. It's the Iliad and Odyssey by Homer. Yeah, and I feel like I don't need to say much because like it's Homer. I'm if I was Team Iliad or Odyssey, I feel like I'd be Team Iliad. Um, I feel like there's just more gripping scenes for me in particular of the Iliad, like the deaths of Hector and Achilles are so iconic and beautiful. And when no, sorry, Hector's dad asks for his son's body is genuinely one of the most stunning passages I've ever read. And but Odyssey has its moments too. Like I just love Penelope. She's my queen. And yeah, so we're gonna start with Homer. Next, I don't think many people have heard of him. I read him and was obsessed. I was addicted. It was a lot. And that's Pindar. Now, now Pindar, he wrote, what did he write? He wrote odes. He wrote odes about the early Olympic Games. And they're just so fun to read. I love them so much. And if you ever see an edition of Pindar, pick him up because you're going to have so much fun with him. So here's a sneaky favorite. Next, we have another heavy hitter. We have Herodotus's The Histories. Herodotus detailing the Punic War, and just seeing some weird stuff. Like, of course, when he goes to Egypt and the pyramids, and what else does he see? Yeah, the gold digging ants, the dog head man. Like this man was just seeing stuff that I don't know what they were in real life, but he wrote them down, and this is one of the probably the earliest history book we have, and it's amazing. And Herodotus particularly is so fun to read because he is so um, enjoyable in a way because his prose, like he just treats as fun, isn't serious like other historians we're going to talk about. But yeah, Herodotus is an amazing place to start. And now next we have, we're going to do some playwrights, and I didn't include um, Euripides or Aristophanes because they're not really my favorite playwrights, but we are going to talk about Aeschylus. Now, I have three copies of Aeschylus. They are all my favorites. I feel like Aeschylus is the person for tragedy. Like, you'd have to go probably to Shakespeare next. Like, I feel like Aeschylus is so unmatched. For I don't even know where to start. Prometheus Unbound, iconic. So is the Oresteia, the only surviving Greek trilogy we have of plays. And the Persian, oh my god, there's so many good stuff here. I'm so due for a reread. Like Seven Against Thebes, the Suppliants, the Persians, iconic. Like that's all I need to say. Iconic. If you see an edition, pick them up and read them. You'll love them. And the same as our next author, Sophocles. Sophocles is probably like is just as great as Aeschylus, but I feel like for me he's just that one step down. Not in terms of quality, but if I had to pick, like we have women of I can't even say these names. I'm so sorry. Like Ajax, Electra, and obviously the three Theban plays are so iconic, and yeah, like I don't need to say much. You probably already, even if you haven't read them, you know the stories of them. So just start with them because they are iconic. We have what do we have next? We got some more poetry. These are the last two. We have I can't even say his name. Theo I can't say it. Idolus. This is some lovely nature poetry. Yeah, and if you like nature, pick it up. It's very short, and that's including notes too. But you will have a blast if you pick them up. I'm so sorry. I'll put him closely so you can see. Oh, I'm sorry with my finger. If you can see his name there, I can't say it because I'm just not. I can't. But last of least, last we have Jason and the Golden Fleece. This is like the Avengers of classic myths because we have Jason and he searched for the Golden Fleece, and just every myth, like Medea's in here, like everyone is in here, and it is so fun, and it's a lovely place to start for ancient Greek works. But it's fun. Pick a nice new modern translation. You know, if it's in this is in prose, but that's all right. And yeah, so this is the last one, and those are my favorite Greek classics. I love the Greeks. And next video, I hope we're gonna move on to the Romans. But thanks for watching BookTube, and I'll see you next time.